Big quarter from Pella Christian, outscoring Knoxville 23-12 in that third frame to open up a 52-36 advantage. You see it down at the bottom of your screen thanks to our Sundance Realty Scorebug. Back here for the final 8 minutes in Knoxville. Dewayne Cook, glad to have you with us on this Monday night. Pella Christian looking for their 7th straight win in the series against their Marion County foes, Knoxville. Panthers will have to mount a serious comeback if they want to try to avoid that. They start the quarter with the ball. Utermark fires it to Clark, just right to the basket. Gabe pulls it back as the Eagle defense was there. Off to Kiefer, and we got a foul as Kakmarinsky and Stoltz both converged on a trap there of Kiefer, and I think they got Stoltz on it. Yes, that's the third on number 15. As I mentioned, 8th team foul, so a 1-and-1 here for Noah Kiefer, who's 3 for 4 tonight at the line. But he cannot convert. Rebound pulled in by Vandermolen. Well, we talked coming out of the break about some halftime adjustments, right, for Knoxville and what they needed to do. And we said they had to hold on to the basketball. Value it. Don't turn it over. DeVries for 3. Line drive that's short. Rebound tip to Clark. Numbers for Knoxville. Actually, Pella Christian does a good job getting back defensively. We see also Carson Cecil for the first time tonight. We had a whistle on the other end, and that's going to put Cecil at the line with number 10, Kakmarinsky, earning his 2nd personal. 9th team foul, so still the 1-and-1 here for Cecil. This will be his first free throw attempt of the year, and it was short. Rebound tipped around, long went out to DeVries. Dyson DeVries stops, leaves it back. Vandermolen for 3, yes. He's got 9, and the lead is 19, 55-36. So back to that point, Knoxville only turned it over 1 time in the third quarter. It was not the turnovers that hurt them. It was Pella Christian's extension of the lead, if you will, in the rebounding margin. Eagles hit the glass really hard in that third. It led to a lot of second and even third chance opportunities on the offensive end. Here, Knoxville with 8 on the shot clock. Clark around a screen from Smith, gets right of the lane, a little Euro step that falls in for Gabe Clark. He can really score the basketball. I know that seems silly. You talk about the game, but he's just not quite had the same success as he had in his freshman year, but he's got the ability. There's no doubt about that. Stoltz, little fake pass to the corner and took it himself to the rack. Not to mention, aside from the rebounding, Pella Christian is really just being very efficient in the half court. Clark has it stolen, pocket picked by Stoltz for the 10th turnover. Stoltz back the other way, had his shot partially deflected perhaps by Cecil. Clark got the rebound and brings it back up the other way. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. 57-38, 19-point lead for the Pella Christian Eagles. Clark driving baseline, got bumped by DeVries. His 3rd personal and 10th team foul. That's 2 coming for Gabe Clark. Clark on the year, 50%, 2 of 4 at the line. Free throw shooting attempts-wise is really moving towards the Panther side as Clark hits that one, but they got to make them. They had missed Knoxville their last 4 in a row. And when you're talking about coming through the bonus now into double bonus, that hurts on those 1-and-1s. Voss, Kakmarinsky, and DeVries all take a seat as Clark is perfect at the line this time. He's got 4 off the bench. Replaced by Breams, who's got the pass ahead here from Gietings. Turning over the shoulder, Smith almost had his 5th block. Instead, he's going to pick up his 2nd personal foul. And put Isaiah Breams, who had a big third quarter, kind of gave a nice little spark off the bench there for the Eagles after no bench scoring in the first half. 6 coming in the third frame from 34. And he hits the first one here for his 7th point. Fancher's back in there, as is Van Arendonk. Breams cannot hit both. Rebound tipped over to Kiefer by Willis. 5.5 to play. Kiefer drives, finishes with the right hand, and got bumped in the process. And one for Noah Kiefer. With 23, Vandermolen picking up his third personal foul. Utermark gets a breather. Landon Norris is back into the game for Knoxville. And Kiefer is able to convert. He joins his teammates Landon Norris and Jay Keller in double figures with 10. But a 15-point deficit facing the Panthers here, and time starting to run short. 5.5 to go. On the drive in, Aaron Donk missed the shot. Smith makes it one and done for the Eagles with his rebound. He keeps it himself, fires it ahead to Norris in transition. Landon around a screen from Smith, got into the lane, forces it up, banked it in. 12 for Landon Norris, and back to 13. Here, Giddings drives. A lot of bodies hitting the floor, but no whistle. Norris with his third rebound. Landon got it bumped on his way in by Vandermolen, and that's 4 on number 25. That's going to put Landon at the line for the first time tonight. 77% on the year at 10 of 13. Now, there's something to keep an eye on here. Actually, they had that as Vandermolen's just second personal. Wow, I was off by 2. That is surprising. I mean, 1 I get, but 2? Van Arendonk's going to check out. Stoltz is back in for Pella Christian. Also, Jay Keller returns for Clark after Norris missed the first. I was going to say, with Vandermolen's foul trouble, which is no longer trouble, Norris hits the second. He's got 13 in the game. That foul trouble for the Pella Christian starters, something to keep an eye on here. You got 3 each from DeVries, Stoltz, and Voss for certain, and then 2 for Giddings and Vandermolen. Now a timeout will be used by third-year head coach J.D. Bohr of the Pella Christian Eagles. Full timeout, we'll take half of that. Back here with under 5 minutes to go, and Knoxville having cut the deficit down to 12.